All right, so first things first, M1. I'll go through the whole time frames, but just know that our draw on liquidity, I want to see this order block retested somewhere above C of it. Probably I'm hoping for at least this high, the high of that candle right there. So that's the first target. I think 930 is going to drop to take that out. So, but we'll revisit that later. Yeah. So as I said, I want to see some upward movements into this order block right here, to the open price right here, the open price. I want to see the open price at least touch with some volume, some bullish volume. So even though liquidity was taken from here, as I mentioned to you guys last time, these birds going crazy. Yeah, liquidity was taken and an order block was formed. It still wasn't convincing that sales would have just come into the market like that, considering that there's a premium imbalance above those highs that wasn't tapped. So it's not just liquidity. Highest probability you want is liquidity with an paired with an imbalance. So there's no imbalance, it was paired with just liquidity. So that's just a stop hunt. That's not true. That's not true. Like, what do you call it? No, it's not true price settlement in my eyes. I need an imbalance appear with my liquidity. So I am expecting highs to be taken. I'm expecting highs to be taken into the order block, and then we can start distributing low. H1, the whole week we've just been consolidating. I really and truly believe it is I really and truly believe it's low probability conditions. From the week open, we've just been consolidating. Yeah, trading has been for this week has been
very choppy.
Break even 1%, 2%, those type of things. It's not been any type of consistent rallies. So that's why I said in the group that what I would want for my range is Monday's high and Monday's low, or Monday's high and Tuesday's low, because so far in the week that's the lowest point and that's the highest point I need. I'm not comfortable trading inside the middle of the range. Basically, I need to be trading at either the highs or the lows, because that's where I know that's where orders are at. So for example, beneath these lows, there's buyers here, so there's sell orders here, willing sell orders. So for example, if the market maker is always present in the market, right? Oh, one sec. So we're reaching up into there, but this is telling me that 930 is going to take it out. But yeah, this would have been my first target for 930. So basically what I'm trying to say is this, right? Market makers, if these persons are buying right here, the market maker has to sell to them. Like, the market maker has to assume some type of loss because they have to sell to them and the market's moving up. So what they need to do in order to be in some type of profit or to get some type of money out of the transactions is stop them out before continuing higher. So that once them stop them out, they're willing sellers. So now the market makers can buy what they're selling and make money on the transaction going all the way up, or make some type of money from the transaction and not just lose out on money. Of course, there's other persons who are riding the transaction all the way up to the target, who they have to sell to, and they're losing money on that. But that's why there's stop outs on the way to the goal as well, right? Because they have to make some money. So that's why I'm willing to wait to see what they do. Are they going to break to the highs, or are they going to break to the lows? Of course, if I'm not trading on the M1, right? So for a longer term target, which I'd like to have for a drawn liquidity, so I know that, all right, if I take trades on M1, I want to hold those. If I believe that the higher time frame draw is to some type of some type of discount array, I'll be holding my sales on the M1 because that can potentially lead to the TP or the target of the discount array. You get me? But yeah, I say highs or lows. I'm not really fuck with anything to say to make any type of decision, but I favor long positions. I do favor long positions. Let's jump back to the M1. Right, back to the M1. We're comfortable. Anybody did watch ICT stream? Nobody?
Yeah, I'm watching that, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. It was pretty good. And they talk about choppiness.
Yeah, I was facing that choppiness still, but my model still print out prevails through that choppiness. So you're proud of that. But I see the choppiness, but I'm like, damn. The rallies come right after or it comes closer to the end of the AM session around 10 to 11 o'clock. Not
I
really.
didn't catch 50 pips of that actually when when I look on the ES, which is immediately reach liquidity at the sell, but on the US, it never really tap into it. I'm like, so all right, so we can get one good entry. So we know that we're good. So take that sell side liquidity there, and we just aim for that. And we get 50 pips out there.
Yeah, I caught the whole 200 pips out of it still. But on NAS, I bought at Pacini. Remember the price I bought it? The price that we bought it was
No, hold on, let me tell you.
12,600, 12,500 or something. Yeah, 12,500 or something, and a TP at 12,700 bills.
12,468.
Yeah. All right, 930. See 930 reaching up for the buy side liquidity. So imbalance up there. So imbalance up there. It must be reached for. Buying that. Damn, too slow on the draw. Too fucking slow on the draw. I never got to put in a position at all. But it is what it is. But yeah. Too slow on the draw. But yeah, we took out the drawn liquidity. So I'm not really and truly not seeing other than that was my only guaranteed trade for the day. Not seeing anything else. I'm just seeing choppiness. The data points that I use for my trading, they're all in one place. And there's nothing there's no expansive range that has formed for me to consider anything to be A plus or not. Not even this trade right here that I just took, or I would have taken the taking the sell side from here and rallying up to the buy side liquidity and the imbalance appear with the short down. That's 22 points. Really and realistically, I'm not putting a trade on that. 22 points is a lot of points in but it's not something that I'd like to completely risk on. And I have a sell side target of 10,400, but I need to see buy side taken first before I can say, yeah, sell side is there. You get me?
Mhm.
But I'm still enjoying these shorts because I have a short somewhere here. What is? Yeah, here. Enjoying these from here. Boom.
Yeah.
It's actually my first target. Right here was my first target. But I'm just break even. And my stops like right here, break even. To all of this. But I want to see me get stopped out. Honestly, I want to get stopped out. So I've been taking profits on the way down. So on the spike down to here, below there, I took some more profits off. I really don't know where the fuck this is going because like it's just it's not I wouldn't consider it to be ready for the sell off yet. And if you take this first, if you take these lows first, some serious manipulation are going to the markets. Some may talk about some H1 thick distortion, choppiness for like a whole month. Some crazy like the whole of this range right here would become distortion, I believe. Like everything after it took cut the low would start to become distortion. All right. Get out with it. Nah. It's really low probability, low probability. What the hell, you know, price action. The only thing that I'm seeing, the only thing that I saw that was guaranteed today, was this being taken. Everything else is in too tight of a range to actually play with it, to make any type of substantial money from. But Pacino, what did you see on the charts today? As in like when you looked at it, what are you seeing?
Same thing you been looking. I want the price to go higher first and then melt to the same 12,400. But based on what I'm seeing, I don't have a trade for the day because let me see if I can annotate. Mm, this trade here that you took here,
Yeah,
I would have been in there because I start here.
I get that. I get that because
From the
I
start,
mean,
it just been bare choppiness. So after a while, based on my system, I just stop. Once it reach a certain point in time, I just did that for the day. Like if price don't make some crazy like rally come up here, so take out up here, so and then melt, that's it. Like I'm not gonna tell a trade.
yeah, definitely good. Definitely. This it is outside of 8 o'clock. Yeah, I get that. But it's also a part of my it's a part of my model as well. It's just a fractal of my model outside of the 8 o'clock period. Um yeah, I don't know, bruh. I say it's in the middle of the range, the
Yeah,
H1
but
range right here. So I ain't fucking with it at all.
go to the daily. Let me see something real quick. This week kind of. I don't think this week is going to be really an exciting week, to be honest.
Yeah. It's
Based on
crazy
how it
because
start out. Because Tuesday, the price action for Tuesday never really. If it had delivered a little bit more, then I'd have been more favorable to be selling all the way down here minimum. I think that's the price that they told you like on Monday. That's where my target was for the week. But based on what I've gone up, yeah, so this week look kind of sketchy.
Yeah, def. For me, if any target that I'm taking, like if I'm taking a trade and I'm targeting here on a daily, like I sell because I expect a lot of bearish price action to be coming out of the next couple of days, like probably into next week territory, because this week is seeming like it wants to be a dud, but it's just Wednesday still. But I'm expecting consolidation based on what it's printing right here. It's printing indecision, printing a bearish order block, but it's printing a bearish order block and then violating it because there's a imbalance above liquidity.
Yeah.
So it's just in some type of randomness, but this right here, there's a low. This low right there, so that has to be taken. That was a drawn liquidity for all of this movement right here, and it wasn't taken. It didn't get to it. So this is like a failure swing. It's a failure swing before the imbalance. So all of this price action up here, you know what I'm saying? It's just all manipulation in my eyes, because it's a failure swing and it's going back up. No. So all of these are just price points that they're going to reaccumulate to distribute downwards to me. But for me, I have to wait for one of these sides to be broken to have some type of high probability trade, because all of this is in the middle, not trading in the middle, especially during consolidation. Of course, around 50% of if it's in consolidation, as ICT says, what you want to associate with consolidation is 50%. So if you in consolidation, I'm taking trades from 50%, but no, I'm still not fucking with that. So 50% would be here. Seeing a reaction off of 50% instead of an imbalance in 50% of it. But as I mean, I'm not touching it at all unless it's on the M1, which the only thing on the M1 my model printed today that I would have even considered taking was this entry right here. So I was outside of 8 o'clock, although I still took it. And this, I knew this was the drawn liquidity. And you see how the reaction there took it down, took liquidity higher. It's chopping. What is this? So days like this, you have to know, say, oh, 1 second. Yeah, days like this, you have to know that it's not profitable to trade like this, because the market is just choppy. The open came in and there's no rapid movement of price at all. It's still within the same range that it was before. Still within that range. There's nothing to really trade here at all. You have to allow it to make a range and then we trade it. We don't try to predict. We try to get in line with what is most probable.
Feel like it's kind of a bad week for learning, but at least you learn when not to trade. You know?
That's a good thing to learn. Very, very good thing to learn. I was too slow on the draw though. Too slow on the draw. I wanted to take this long. But I mean, it wouldn't have paid anything at all. 20 points. When I'd have to also assume a 20-point stop loss. So it would be a 1-to-1.
So that's not worth it.
And that's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Even though I know not for a fact. It's like I know that 95% of the times it's going to go to that. It's just not worth it, because what if that 10% time, that 10% chance comes and doesn't go to the hit my stop loss before? You get me? I would have taken a trade that is low probability. It's high probability, but it's low probability price action. Just like yesterday, Pacini, you see how much times I went long yesterday?
Yeah.
It was low probability. It was a high probability trade with
High
low
price.
probability price action in a but it was an A+ setup. So it was like it was 100. It was at first it was 100 points. Then it went to 150, and it went to 2 bills. And then I said, yo, I have to get the two bills. So I just wait for the right setup and then just put on to get the 2 bills. I'd risk for that because it's no longer, it is 1-to-1. It become, or 1-to-3. It's 1-to-30. You know what I'm saying? Those I'm willing to take. The risk 1-to-1, I am not willing to take 1-to-1 at all. Wow. The choppiness of this week on NAS is crazy. But remember what I told you about the day when ICT starts to trade back?
Yeah.
February the 7th. That's a special day and a special week. And man, it's expected, especially because of what they did at the higher time frame. But should expect some type of change of state of delivery on the 7th of February.
The 7th?
Yes, 7th of February, March. That's when he starts trading back. And because in theory it should mark the change of state of delivery.
Yeah.
So again, it's time before price. Because really and truly, I feel like anybody who trades without time, trades without time and does not have a model, is gambling. Because the market can present the same things that the market can present. The same thing. How do I draw this again?
Use a path tool.
Oh no, I can just use this. The same persons, the same fractal of accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution that they print at areas of reversal, they print it all throughout the market. You get me? So if you do not know, if you are uncertain of the drawn liquidity and you're uncertain of the time, 90% of the time, you're going to lose. Because even if you are right in it going up, you are unaware of the fact that manipulation occurs. So you're going to get stopped out, and then you're going to think it's going down because of some support turn resistance bullshit. And you're going to short, and then I get stopped out again. So if you don't have a model that carries the weight with proper risk management as a retail trader, I don't think you can ever be profitable. And that's why I believe that knowing when the market is likely to do what it's supposed to do is what makes trading way more profitable and can turn into a career. Because that's what models do. They select a certain specific time where you should trade, because the trader or the analyst the analysts realize that, oh, in this time, I am very profitable. I don't know why, but in this time, I'm very profitable. Or in this time, I see reversals happen a lot. And I realize I like to trade reversals. So it creates a model around that time. Time before price. But you see how it's reacting to this level right here? Or that high, that specific high right there. How do I come off for this? That's nice. Still not interested in anything on Nas today. Can look at another pair if anybody want me to look at another pair. Just apply the same principle, I guess.
Yeah, go to the DJ.
Damn. GJ, weakest pair, man. GB, JPY. Actually, no. GBP, JPY. Damn.
No, I'm gonna call.
All right, so the first thing I'd look for is the last time we did a stop hunt and where we could be targeting. Last time we did a stop hunt was here, like a stop hunt that led to a reversal. I know for a fact that this
those 2 points.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, continue.
I know for a fact that this does not exist. This don't exist. Large wicks don't exist like that. So there's liquidity beneath here. There should be liquidity beneath here. This was swept by this. So this was the last hunt. So liquidity is beneath here. Liquidity might have been beneath there, but did we go into an imbalance? Probably not. And if this was the last large wick, can probably split that into half and get a CE draw liquidity. Because I really don't think that's what they were going for. Just liquidity from a random Wednesday. They're not going for that. That's too obvious. CE might be. And you see we're building up sell side liquidity beneath the imbalance, or above the imbalance. And looks like a trend line. Yeah, man, we're buying. We're buying. So really and truly, what I'd be seeing is that's consolidation. So I'd be looking for them to if I'm confident of my buys, and I'd need a lot more data on GBP, JPY to say that I am confident on it, because I need to know like the seasonal tendencies and stuff like that. So but if I was so confident that I'm going short on this because I just know this pair, I'm short on this, I'd be looking for a trade on the hourly, some type of hourly trade above 50% of this to come down and then go higher, take these highs into this CB right here. I'm really and truly, I'm mostly interested in 10 minutes. I'm mostly interested in the opening price of this. The opening price of this candle right here. So I'd be looking for realistically prices to run to here. Oh, yes, I have to do that too. So low probability today, so I won't trade today. But that means that tomorrow I'll go for the deal that thing there, right? Because 1 day left on it, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm looking for is this. Something like not reaching up and distribute fast, low, consolidate here for a while, reach up or go down, do all sorts of fuckery. Yeah, but that would be my main idea behind this. So that would be my only real draw liquidity, because for me to consider this to be bullish again, I'd need a trade above the high of this candle. So right now, to me, this is completely bearish until we get to the real draw liquidity, and beneath that draw liquidity, which it, my eyes is not here.
Go to an M5 chart and see something.
That would be it.
M5 and time would be Asia.
Today,
No, like Monday, like Tuesday. Tuesday.
which is Asia. Vertical line. That is Asia. Asia to Asia. Where is that? How do I? At 12. Let's go to 12. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I wonder if I can do it on Asia on this.
Do your
Yeah. There's some crazy shit.
so that's the first range or the first highs
Yeah. New York.
outside. Huh?
Mhm.
Those are New York highs?
Those are New York, what do you call it? New York. The closing of New York.
Or New York
So
close?
zoom out. Yeah, zoom out. Okay, realize that equal high all the way go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is this is this something that is repeats?
Yeah,
Like,
like this is like textbook.
all right, so New York close. What's New
This is
York
what I
close?
used to before Nas. Remember, this is what I used to do. It was like easy 20 to 30 points every fucking day.
Hold on, there's something. Yeah. Wow. The way old Nas delivered today, it's nice. It's nice, but I wouldn't have caught the continuation
Oh
sales
shit.
this time. Oh, so nice sell. But
Yeah.
damn, I'm in it already still. I'm in it already. I'm still holding the sales from 7 o'clock.
Yeah, we're not beating this. Okay. Nope.
All right, let's see. So your thing is the New York open, right? A New York close.
Yeah.
Let me check something.
I'm like 3 times a week, roughly, like minimum.
New York close is shit. I didn't even have New York close on my thing. So New York close is from 1 to 3 and 1 to 3 o'clock. 1
Go all the way to
3. So that would make this the low and this the high.
Yeah.
So you're using that range or the largest range created by New York close
Yeah.
and the internal liquidity inside of the range to determine the highest probably or which way the market should go.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can see that. Because Asia is very liquidity driven. Like it goes to where the largest liquidity is. They always go to where the largest liquidity is. But let me see that again. On a different day. Let's try one day.
She's a bit choppiness. Money, I mean.
Oh, yeah, Betty, everything good, bro.
Yeah, that just
Um,
no, that don't make no sense. Cause I just price never move at all.
I mean, it can
Come on,
still be, well, yeah, it just went down. But
Yeah.
really and truly, I'm not really trying to add anything more to because I'm not really focused on like what do you call it, improve
Forex.
my price action anymore, or my price action. I'm focused more on my understanding of how time can move price,
Yeah.
and it's something that I want to just continue focusing on. That's why I just stick to NAS. You get me? Because
I haven't
NAS,
looked at GT in like months, to be honest.
yeah,
It's just that Mano said we could have got on it and used that fractal to basically just
make money sometimes.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm. But I always stick to the Nasdaq because look at that.
Yeah.
It does the same thing every day. How did I know that it would run to this? You would have to run to this.
Mhm.
It does that every day.
Zoom in right there. Zoom in on that price, the 945 price
945.
or 950. Yeah, yeah. I should have taken that trade.
That short.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um. I mean,
Time. It just be time.
today just it seems very low probability to me.
Okay, if you look back in the chat, it's there. That time is there.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm just looking if I could have gotten because this is a um
The only thing is I don't like how the OBs there was formed. That's the only thing. The highest up candle.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's because it's if you go if you look at
If
it,
I caught a longer OB than up candle, then I'd have been more inclined to take something like that.
wow, it is that's a breaker. That's true liquidity. Hmm. True liquidity is this side, so it's like yeah, from here to here. Ran that out. If you had a look, let's go into price. I'm going to price and remove all anything now.
Less than a minute, you know.
Yeah, I'll probably send another link. Not really interested in trading today, especially since I'm already in the shorts. But above these highs, I want to see which candle took this high. It was this right here. Boom.